Have you ever wanted to host a dinner party? Knowing how to create a proper place setting is a useful skill that can be used to create a sense of hospitality when entertaining guests. Today, I will show you how to place dishware, silverware, and glassware in order to create a proper place setting. This is a skill that my mother taught me, and I'm excited to share it with you. We will first begin with placement of dishware. The first item we have is a dinner plate. It is generally your largest plate, and it will go in the center of the place setting. Following that, we have the salad plate, which is smaller than the dinner plate, and it goes directly on top of the dinner plate. We then have a soup bowl, which goes directly on top of the salad and dinner plate. We then have a bread plate, which goes in the upper left-hand corner of the place setting. Following that, we have a cup and saucer for after dinner tea or coffee, which goes on the right-hand side of the place setting, making sure we leave room for silverware. Next, I will talk about placement of silverware. There is a general rule when it comes to the placement of the utensils. The utensils are placed in order from the outside in order according to use. On the left-hand side, we have the forks. On the outside, we have the salad fork, because that is the part of the meal that's eaten first. And then on the inside, we have the dinner fork. On the right-hand side, closest to the plates, we have the dinner knife, and we have to make sure that the blade is facing in towards the center. Following that, we have our spoons. We have our teaspoon, which is the smaller of our two spoons. It goes right next to the knife. And then on the outside of the teaspoon, we have the larger spoon, which is used for soup. Above the place setting, we have our dessert fork. And above that, we have our dessert spoon. And then we also have a bread knife, which is placed diagonally on the bread plate. Next, I will talk about placement of glassware and placement of the napkin. We have a water glass, which goes in the upper right-hand corner of the place setting. And following that, we have a wine glass. You can have two wine glasses depending on whether you're going to have white wine and red wine or just one of those. And then we have a neatly folded cloth napkin, which goes on the left-hand side of our place setting outside of the forks. An important thing to keep in mind is that if you plan on omitting one of the courses of the meal, you need to omit those dishes. For example, if you don't plan on having soup, you need to omit the soup bowl and the soup spoon. And that is how you create a proper place setting. I hope that the knowledge you gain in this video gives you confidence when hosting your next dinner party.